For the past couple months, I've seen this thing blowing up everywhere, and it is the Whoop. I got one because I was curious. I've seen all these people wearing them around. A lot of people now promoting them. They've grown into this huge company in the last couple of years. And so is this thing worth the hype? And this video will be my first impression, and then we'll make another video comparing it to the Apple Watch on if this thing is worth your money or if it's better to get an Apple Watch, because this is a yearly subscription and this is not, but the prices are different. But let's talk about the Whoop and my first impressions of it so far. So what is the Whoop? The Whoop is a wearable device that you put on your wrist, and it's basically a health tracker, very similar to like a Garmin, Apple Watch, Samsung and Google also have their watches as well. And so this secretly slipped into the market a couple years ago. It has no display, no screen. It's just a band with sensors on the back. And they blown up this whole health tracking system. So it tracks your health, it tracks your sleep, your strain, and your recovery are like the main three things that it's gonna track. There's a sensor here on the back. It tracks 26 times per second on your heart rate and other things, so that it gives you an accurate record of all your health data. Since there is no screen on this, you do use an app on your phone, and that's where you'll get all your insights. You can also connect it to your health app on your phone. So for me, I have an iPhone, you can connect it to your iPhone health app, and you can select or deselect certain things you want it to share with the Apple health app or not. I'm assuming that Samsung or Androids are probably pretty similar. So you can pick and choose. And there's a couple cool features with this that is going to be different than an Apple Watch or other things. So the first is the Whoop Age. Now, the Whoop Age is basically them based off the sensors records, whether it's your heart rate, your strain, all these other things. They combine it into your age on what your body age is. So it'll tell you how fit you are, how young you are, and also by the rate of which you are aging. Since the last couple of years have been a huge health trend, I'm sure a lot of people will like this. And there are things that you can do to reverse the aging so it's slower than faster. Obviously, it's going to be working out, eating healthy. And so this is a good way to track those different metrics so that you can stay on top of your health, hopefully increase your lifespan a little bit. This thing lasts, I think they said 16 days, just around 2 weeks. So you could probably charge it, once during the day and be good for a couple weeks, which is nice since there's no display. It's not taking up a ton of battery and it goes straight into the sensors. So it's tracking it all day long. And that can be super helpful. So there's 3 different subscriptions when it comes to these. So I was able to get this on a free trial. So Whoop, if you want to sponsor me, we can talk. Obviously, I like the product. It's got your base, which starts at $199. It's got your peak, which starts at $249. And then the Life is the most expensive. And I'll put these prices on the screen. And so with each upgrade, you're getting more and more access to different metrics with your health. So the Peak is the more advanced one when it comes to this wearable. And then there's the Life, which gives you a couple extra sensors that can track your blood pressure and other things like that, just so you can stay on top of your health and staying healthy. But it comes in different colors. This one's the black one. And honestly, it's pretty comfortable. It's just an adjustable band and it's stretchy too. IP68, water and dust resistant, so you don't have to worry about getting it wet, going for a swim or anything like that. I would avoid any wearable with soaps or sunscreen, stuff like that. But you should be fine with this since all the sensors are on the bottom. There's no speakers or anything that I'm aware of. So you should be pretty low key with this, almost like it's not there, because all it is just tracking your health all the time. So that's super nice. But overall, this thing feels good on the wrist and it's pretty minimal. I do have a couple bracelets, so it does make my wrist look more messy, but it is pretty minimal. It's black, it's sleek. I do like that. So stay tuned for my videos on this thing, the full review. Also, I'm going to be reviewing it against the Apple Watch Ultra and see which one is better at tracking your health, because it's important and you want to make sure your numbers are accurate. So make sure you like, subscribe, and yeah, see you in the next video. Peace.